different look here tonight. The rip from Guzman sent wide. That's Flavio Guzman, another signee. Guzman has played a little over a year in a Sidekick uniform, and he's been a reliable goal scorer. 16 goals in 19 games in a Sidekick uniform, but this is his first action here in 2025 as he rejoins the Sidekicks. Still scoreless. Winding down to 10 minutes to go, opening quarter. Silva plays in the corner. What'll be interesting to see, as the Sidekicks would love to pull an upset here tonight and pick up 3 big points as they try to chase down Tacoma. If that were to happen, certainly this man right here would be a big part of it, along with Blas Perez. But Jamie Lovegrove, who has scored in every game this season, seeing his first action against Chihuahua here tonight. And the Sidekicks, you had better believe, will need a big performance from Jamie Lovegrove if they hope to spring an upset here tonight, knock off the Savage, currently sitting atop the standings in the MASL. Into the corner. Well, when these two teams met back on January 18th, the Savage ripped off an impressive 50 shots, out-shooting the Sidekicks 50-30. And they are well coached, extremely talented. The shot up over the glass. And they are deep as well. So it's going to be a tough assignment for young Parker Lackland, making his 14th start in goal for the Sidekicks. Comes in with a record of 4-9. Diego Reynoso, his opposite number, in goal for the Savage. 10 wins on the season for Reynoso, and that leads the MASL. But Reynoso coming off a tough outing as he was peppered in Utica, as City posted a 10-6 win. The 10 goals allowed was an unfortunate season high for the Savage. Their previous high for goals allowed was an 11-9 win over St. Louis back on January 11th. But Utica City got it rolling. Put 10 on the board en route to a 10-6 win. Overall, the Savage 15-4 on the season. And again, a 5-point lead over Kansas City. But the Comets with some games in hand. Back outside from Hernandez. They'll work it around. This is Hernandez once again, and there's Baliat bringing some pressure for the Sidekicks. Pressure coming from Guzman. Good move on the dribble. Into the corner, the wall ball. Not a clean strike, and Lackland will scoop it up. Guzman. 3 players come over, and it is poked free for a moment. Lopez had it. They'll battle along the boards. Now the Savage have it. Looking for the quick transition. In the clear left of the box. The cross a little bit behind. They were looking for Lopez, who had worked himself free. Sidekicks dodge a bullet. Midway through the first quarter, no score. Gonzalez. 50-50 ball played out, but not all the way. Torquato off Chihuahua. And we'll have our first timeout. We'll step aside. Opening quarter, no score. Dallas and Chihuahua on MASL TV.
Across the nation, MASL players are giving back. utilizing their professional power to touch and inspire people in their local communities nationwide. Free soccer clinics, where kids can meet their heroes and learn new skills. After-school programs and special events. And surprise visits to the classroom. Visiting brave kids in the hospital, bringing joy and hope. Supporting special needs care, partnering with local businesses, and so much more. MASL, passion on the field, purpose off the field, committed to community.
MITRE is the official game ball supplier of the Major Arena Soccer League. Established in 1817, MITRE is one of the leading soccer brands worldwide and produces some of the best soccer balls in the world. Learn more at mitre.com. And fans, remember, MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. Sidekicks will bring it in. On the attack. Back outside. Moises Hernandez. Work it to Lovegrove. Time on attack been dominated by the Savage early on. Sidekicks will take the tie game, certainly, at this point, especially giving away so much time of possession. But how long can they get away with it? But welcome to playing the Savage. At the top of the arc restart. Chance for a set piece. Lackland with the save, the rebound, one-timer, another shot, stuffed by Lackland. What a play for Lackland. Centering ball played out. 3 shots. Meanwhile, the quick counter the other way, but Lovegrove couldn't get it on the left foot. Couple of shots from out front, and then that one was loose right on the doorstep. And Lackland able to smother the shot and maintain the scoreless tie. Now in the Savage zone. Looking for a restart for the Sidekicks. They were trying to get it to Reynoso, but instead, Sidekicks will restart just outside the yellow line. Chance for Lovegrove. Boy, the Sidekicks had a chance for the quick counter with Lovegrove, but couldn't get the one-timer on goal. That one, I believe, off of Leal. I believe it's going to stay with the Sidekicks. Second matchup between these two teams back on January 18th was much closer. It was a 9-7 win for Chihuahua after they won the first matchup on the 17th, going away 14-2. So the Sidekicks fared a lot better in the second. They would love to improve on that. On the third, off the wall, looking for Hernandez, but just overshot. Leal plays it out, and Silva going to launch that one into the seats, give the Sidekicks a chance to shuffle in some new bodies and set up defensively. Torquato back on, along with Diego Cuellar, another new arrival. Cuellar playing in just his second game, but in his first game, back on the 26th, he had a couple of goals. Leal in the corner. Cuellar can't control it. Wall ball, it's loose. Paladez is there. The redirect is offline, and it ends up with Lackland. Near disaster for the Sidekicks, as Paladez tried to clear, but it ended up being redirected and almost into the Sidekick goal. Lackland out to midfield. Lopez will play it across. Well, part of what is so tough about playing the Savage is it would be tempting to think, with less than 5 minutes to go in the first period, that this is exactly where the Sidekicks want to be in a scoreless game. But it's extremely unlikely that the Savage are going to get frustrated. They've played in a number of low-scoring games this season, and indeed, they excel defensively. One of the wins against the Sockers, a 5-2 win. Into the open field. Chance for Rivas. The Savage are back. Nonetheless, I think if you talk to Terry Woodbury, he'd tell you that they're okay. The longer they can keep this one in doubt, better it is for the Sidekicks. They would love, I'm sure, to be playing in the fourth period with a chance of stealing one. Into the corner. Looking to the right. Shot blocked at the point. Out of play. It's going to stay with Chihuahua. Briefly mentioned Jorge Rios, leading scorer with 26 goals for the Savage. He played in the first matchup between the two teams. Valle launches, it's just wide, out to the line. And in that game, Rios finished with 6 points, 4 goals, and a couple of assists in the 14-2 win. Didn't play the next night when the Sidekicks tightened it up considerably in the 9-7 loss. The steal for Torquato. 2-on-2 across. Open. Shot wide of the post. They chip into the box, the bicycle. And they couldn't line it up. Looked like Cuellar couldn't get a shot on goal. Up and over the glass. First chance for the Sidekicks to really get something going on a corner. I should say on a counter. But the shot wide. Nestor Hernandez, who has stepped up his offensive production of late. He had a couple of goals in the 13-11 loss on the 26th, back on Wednesday, at Texas. Lost to the Outlaws. Quickly back the other way, and a shot from the arc and a goal! Hugo Puentes. The quick transition. And Chihuahua grabs the 1-0 lead, and for Puentes, who has been so hot of late, that is his 6th goal in the last 3 games. And in fact, back on February 22nd, the first matchup at Utica, in a 19-6 win, Puentes had an astonishing 8 points, 4 goals, 4 assists in the big win for Chihuahua. And he tallies first here. It's his 20th goal on the season. And it gives Chihuahua the 1-0 lead. Chihuahua able to quickly go from defense to offense. And Puentes with the strike from the arc. Played up over the glass. 2:20 to go, opening period. Chihuahua with the 1-0 lead.
Max, while I got you here, I'm going to walk you through your questions on text just so I don't type them out. And then we can double it up as a mic.
Long pass into the corner, and Lackland has it.
Start time, because we're not doing anything on camera and we don't have those beforehand interviews. Extremely loud, thank you. Sorry. Down. Is this better? Test one,
Lackland
test
will
two,
play it
test
into
one,
space.
two.
Well, you have the sense, as Roberto Escalante will retrieve.
Lower.
Escalante,
Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check,
one of the
1, 2,
premier
1, 2.
defenders for the Savage, and part of a very strong backline attack that the Savage get. Escalante, a defender with 10 goals on the season. Into the corner, still loose, battled for, Savage have it. That shot partially deflected by Balladez, and Lackland ends up with it.
So let's do the thing where
Sidekicks
we go
looking
live for
for the
lineup,
quick counter.
and introductions and carry the PA.
But the open field defense, Rios
And I'll just go
outside the line, and he's got that kind of range.
I don't have an in-building run of show, but I
Into the
assume
corner,
that they're
trying to
gonna
get
do
it by.
this
Good feet from Balladez.
at, 5:50.
Guzman, dangerous pass, left it at the arc. Rios will recover. Under a minute to go in the first period.
National anthem, and then I'll come in right after national anthem with our intro, and then from there we'll toss to that Sandings graphic
Savage
sent over, and I'll be the only graphic
content
reading.
to take a little time. Chip for the left side, centering ball. They're in the arc. And the volley and a save as Ruiz takes it out of the air, but Lackland, who's having a big first period,
Can you ask Walter
comes
if
up
he's
with
gonna
another
go
save on a
for
shot on goal.
minute?
Loose again, but back to Lackland. Down to 15 seconds. Sidekicks looking for a final attack.
Very much.
Hernandez at midfield. Cross looking for Baliat. Puentes will play it back, and that'll do it for the first period. Chihuahua on top 1-0. You're watching MASL Soccer on MASL TV.
Mealtimes are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and totally crave-worthy. One that has citrus grilled deliciousness, puts a twist on the classics, and packed with so much flavor that there's something for everyone. A moment you can only discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
This episode is brought to you by The Pit, Performance Indoor Training. The Pit has 3 training and entertainment complexes in the DFW area that offer both indoor and outdoor elite soccer training. The Pit offers league play for co-ed, youth, and adult leagues. And for training, the Junior Academy is for ages 2 through 6, plus the Pit Soccer Academy for ages 5+. And goalkeeper training is offered as well. To learn more about The Pit Frisco, Plano, or Roanoke, head to performanceindoortraining.com.
Hailstorms can cause devastating damage to your home. But what if you could protect it with the best? Introducing Total Storm Solutions, installers of the hail-proof roofing system. Not only will you shield your home from costly future damage, but you'll also increase its value and save on your insurance premiums. Total Storm Solutions is proud to sponsor your Dallas Sidekicks and offer free shingle upgrades when you mention this ad. Protect your home today. Visit TotalStormSolutions.com to learn more.
Green Drop offers a better alternative than the outdated compression sleeves and socks, truly providing long-lasting relief at an affordable price. Green Drop's recovery products are uniquely suited to help our athletes battle aching joints and muscles. Learn more or try it yourself by visiting greendropcompression.com. And fans, take 10. That's all the time you'll need for Eric Bergerud to take you inside the game and get to know some of the big stars advancing the sport on and off the field. 10 for 10 airs weekly on MASL TV. Start of the second period, and a significant number of note shots on goal, 11-2 in favor of Chihuahua. A 1-0 lead on the scoreboard, but largely dominated that first period. And again, going back to the second matchup between these two teams back on January 18th, that was far more even in terms of time on attack. The shots on goal on that one, 40-37. So while the Sidekicks, no doubt, okay, being within one at this point against the Savage, certainly in the second period, will be looking to assert themselves more in terms of attacking Diego Reynoso in the Savage net. Hard drive from D'Souza, but he can't find the handle. Nonetheless, a steal. Silva weaving his way through traffic. Lovegrove with the cross and a shot to goal! All tied up. Lovegrove back to D'Souza. First for D'Souza in a Sidekick uniform. And the Sidekicks tie it up at 1. Scoring streak continues for Lovegrove. Scored in every match this season. And the streak continues with that pass. As they switch it to the near side, finding D'Souza. All tied up at 1. Pass played back out. They try to chip it ahead. Looking for Cuellar. Just overshot on the long pass. Touch pass into the middle. One-timer off the board and back out of play. I'm going to say this is off of Dallas, so we'll have a corner. And there again, you can see how quickly the Savage get from defense into their offense. Macias had a look, sent it wide with the first shot, and I believe off of Nestor Hernandez. Corner coming. Macias plays it up top. Hard drive, Lackland with the save, rebound, it's loose in the box. Back outside, and a shot up over the glass. Carlos Hernandez stepping into one. And that's one of those shots where it's impressive for Lackland. There's just good arm and hand strength for Lackland, because that's a shot on line right at Lackland, but the kind of ball that you will sometimes see just power through and get into the net, but Lackland able to turn it away. Once again, a rebound loose, but no shot coming. And we play on, tied at 1. Play out, they get it centered. Back up top. The chip into the zone. Volley out, the turnaround. Played back out. Sidekicks will keep it. Already early in this second quarter. The dynamic shifting more to the Sidekick attack. Long wall ball. Loose left of the box. Romero will bring it out. Here come the Savage. Centering ball off the wall. Chipped back out. Pedro Castaneda, who missed the second matchup at Utica City. So Castaneda back in the lineup. Castaneda, an interesting story. Professional fighter in his spare time outside of his play with the Savage. Undefeated professional fighter. Pedro Castaneda. And back in the lineup here tonight. We're tied at 1. Centering ball, Hernandez there. Working against Puentes. Back outside Romero. Romero starts a drive around the boards to Puentes on the wing. Lovegrove comes in with the pressure. It's loose. Right of the box. Castaneda was trying to get it on the right foot. It ends up with Lovegrove. Down goes Lovegrove. There's the whistle. So we'll restart with the Sidekicks. 11:33 remaining in the first half. All tied at 1. Lovegrove will stay on to restart it. He'll get it back from Lackland. Into the Sidekick zone, Leal. Side foots it out, Rios into space. Chance developing, 3-on-1, Rios. Lackland with the poke check. Denies Rios the chance. Guzman plays it back out. What a play from Lackland on a full 3-on-1. And Rios just tries to slide it to the left foot, but Lackland too quick. Poked and stolen. Savage with another chance in transition. They leave it for Escalante. The heel to Puentes, the shot wide. Good look from Puentes, who just fired it wide. Pass offline, and Romero will have to track it down. A chip onto the wing, centering ball and a goal. Savage back out in front as Macias finds the back of the net. Well, the long pass, we just got the tail end there, but to me, I believe that starts with the long pass. And I want to say it was Romero who was able to control that long pass and then find the cutter, Macias. And they set up Macias in a great spot, his 9th goal on the season. He was scoreless up in Utica in the 2 games. Did have a couple of assists in the Game 1 win in the 2-game series. But tallies here to put the Savage back on top 2-1. Lovegrove will work it across. Has that one stolen. Open field, Ruiz with the clean steal into the Sidekick zone. Still loose, side foot back outside, shot blocked. I believe it was Lovegrove who got back with the save after Lackland got caught out of position. Back outside, Moises Gonzalez on. Gonzalez in his 2nd game in a Savage uniform, having played the first 9 games this season with Tacoma. So they bring Gonzalez over. Add him to this already potent roster. Gonzalez had a strong season in the 9 games, 8 goals for Tacoma. Torquato plays it outside. Sidekicks looking for a quick counter. Into the corner. Contact on Luis Medrano. Medrano down, foul called. Bennett will pick up the foul. Leon Bennett back in the lineup for the Sidekicks after he has missed the last 4 games. Midway through the 2nd, 2-1. Long pass up and over. Lackland will lean into the long throw. Back out to Hernandez. Mentioned Hernandez picking it up offensively. Veteran defender, couple of goals in the loss at Texas. But with the departure of Yahir Romero into the corner, centering ball off the wall and only Savage players there. Sidekicks able to poke it free, regain control. Baladez But just to quickly finish the point about Hernandez, be all hands on deck in terms of getting some more offense going for the Sidekicks as they shuffle in an awful lot of new faces down the stretch here in this 2025 season. Back outside, the drive from Leal in the box. What a pass off the wall! Medrano with the one-timer, but it all started as Puentes with the no-look goes to the wall and puts it on the right foot of Medrano. Well, listen, we talked about Puentes. 5 goals, 5 assists in the 2-game series in Utica. So he's a guy who can beat you a lot of ways. Going to step aside, 3-1 Chihuahua here from Dallas.
Indoor soccer fans, it's time to unleash a giant leap for fandom. Introducing MASL Indoor Soccer Fantasy Football. Build your dream team, invite your friends, and create your own draft league, all for free. Draft and trade players and win bragging rights as your team dominates the league. With MASLI Football, you're not just a fan, you're part of the action. Go to MASLI Football to sign up, get started, and play. The wait is over. The 2025 MASL season is here. Bigger and better than ever. Get ready for high-speed action, jaw-dropping goals, and fierce competition as your favorite teams battle it out on the field. With intense rivalry, unforgettable moments, and new stars rising, the MASL delivers excitement every week. Get your tickets now and be part of the excitement. Because this season, the action is non-stop.
Catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV and on CBS Sports Golazo Network. Alex Bastavansky and Phil Levanko are joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. Well, off the dime from Puentes, it's a 3-1 lead. Quickly back the other way, the cross and the shot off the wall. It's just wide of the post. Boy, another great look. Romero had a look, and then they found Rios, who narrowly missed. D'Souza, who has the lone goal for the Sidekicks. And now if you're Dallas, still got under 7 minutes to go second period, but a measure of momentum for the first time. And it's in favor of Chihuahua. A couple of goals on the board. Another good attack on that last trip. And the Sidekicks can use a play. Down 3-1. This is a team that can get going downhill on you in a hurry. Lackland. Lovegrove will switch. Off the wall and wide of Guzman. On the drive, Rios into the Sidekick zone, tries to play it around the boards, but Lackland positioned well. Pressure coming from Medrano and the late whistle. Foul on Medrano. Luis Medrano, that was his 5th goal on the season. And with that 5th goal, that establishes a new career high for goals in a season for Medrano. Into Into the corner, but Reynoso wins the race. Back outside Lovegrove trying to keep it in. They'll battle along the far boards. Foul call. This is going to go against the Sidekicks. We'll have a restart for the Savage. Winding down to 6 minutes. It goes on Lovegrove. Off the wall. Hernandez working against Gonzalez. It's in the corner. Still loose. At the arc. Sprawling save for Lackland on a ball that might have gone just wide. Long pass into space, looking for D'Souza. Leal heads it clear, but not all the way out. They bring the triple team shot out front, save for Reynoso. D'Souza with a rip from the top of the arc, and it was online. Reynoso comes up with the save. Chip into the corner, back outside. Silva had a chance, ends up with Gonzalez. Under 5 to go, first half. See Joaquin Rivas also out on the field among the 3 new signees for the Sidekicks this week. Escalante and Leal on that back line for Chihuahua. Escalante looking for Lopez, Jose Gilberto Lopez. Wall ball and another goal. Back to Romero, who's had a couple of chances, but another great setup off the wall. This one comes from Castaneda. You can't put it on the foot any better. Jaime Alejandro Romero with his 16th goal on the season, and he's had a couple of looks here tonight, and that one finally gets it by Lackland. 3 unanswered in the latter stages here of the second period, and Chihuahua has taken control 4-1. Castaneda looking to get it back, now does. Castaneda looking for a lane, and he'll score. Well, I think it was a measure of miscommunication for the Sidekicks defensively. Everybody went to the wing, it looked like, and nobody stayed with the ball. Take this back just a little bit further. I think they're all following Moises Gonzalez, who is dropping off to the wing, and give Castaneda a lot of credit. Good vision, recognizes nobody's with him. He's got all kinds of time. And not much chance for Lackland, as he was able to get all the way into the box and then slid it by Lackland. Castaneda with the goal. It's his 15th, 5th different player to score. And that's hardly new for Chihuahua. Mention the 11 players on the roster with 8 goals or more on the season. And they come at you in waves, and they come at you from a lot of different directions. Castaneda, who moments ago set up Romero, now comes up with a goal himself. Puentes, who's got a couple of points here tonight. Well, early second, the Sidekicks were right where they wanted to be, tied at 1. Macias chips it into the corner. Castaneda going for the setup with the header. Sidekicks there. Play it back out. They'll let it go to Reynoso. Up into the speakers up top. Exactly 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Sidekicks will get it started with Lovegrove. The rip from outside from Guzman up over the crossbar. Stays in for the Sidekicks. Up top, the heel pass. Looking for a call. Now the whistle comes in. Let's see what the call is. Looks like, yeah, this is going to go against the Sidekicks. I believe that was D'Souza. Yeah, D'Souza looking to get that pass back. A lot of contact, but the call goes against D'Souza. Torquato bringing the pressure. Another whistle comes in. 5-1 Chihuahua. Savage looking for a little breathing room. At the top of the standings, a win tonight. And it would be an 8-point lead in the standings for Chihuahua. Meanwhile, too many men on the field against Dallas. So we'll restart with Rios. And amidst all the scoring from the various players, it's been a fairly quiet night so far for Jorge Rios, who comes in tied for the lead in the MASL in points with 42. Rios with a drive, blocked at the point by Silva. Onto the wing. Power play opportunity on the too many men on the field call against the Sidekicks. Rios, the player to watch here on the left side. 5 power play goals on the season for Rios. That leads the league. Back up top, Rios. Chipping for the far side, gets it back, Rios. Drops it in the corner, the drive blocked by Hernandez. Back outside. Still plenty of time on the power play, a little over a minute. Stepping in, shot off the post. Up top again, Rios will get it back. Rios, he'll rip, just wide. Under a minute to go on the power play. Back outside as Hernandez works it over to Rios. Great pass across. And the Savage on the power play with a Savage attack. Moises Gonzalez. It's just a great pass across. The vision's phenomenal. And the rotation not getting there in time. 6-1. Savage converting on the power play opportunity. Puente's second goal, the recipient of the feed across the box from Gonzalez. 5 unanswered. Player goes down and another foul going to go against the Sidekicks. Going to say a push off on D'Souza working against Medrano. It's the 3rd foul call on D'Souza here in the first half. 1:10 remaining in what is turning into a very long second quarter for the Sidekicks. After they tied it at 1, they've given up 5. And it's a 6-1 lead. Surgical precision on the attack from the Savage. Leal picks up the foul call. We're under a minute to go in the first half from the Credit Union of Texas Event Center. MASL Soccer. You're on MASL TV. Down to 35 seconds. Savage perhaps looking for one more attack. Well, it was a rare loss. Back on the 23rd, a week ago, for the Savage in Utica. A 10-6 loss and a great response. Hard drive blocked at the point. Keep it in. Looking for the cross up top, top of the arc. Looking for a lane, it was Hernandez on the wing, and time going to run out as Medranos can't get a shot off. Halftime from Dallas, Chihuahua on top 6-1. It's MASL Soccer on MASL TV.
Number 31, Mitchell Cardenas. And number 71, Christian Gonzalez.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
Since 1986, Soccer Spectrum has been serving the Dallas community with competitive soccer, great food, laughs, and a home away from home. Here at Soccer Spectrum, we offer the full soccer experience. We host and organize adult indoor and outdoor soccer leagues, youth leagues, watch parties, soccer camps, and birthday parties. Our facility has everything you need to enjoy our beautiful game and create friendships that will last a lifetime. What are you waiting for? Join our community today. Soccer Spectrum, the official practice facility of the Dallas Sidekicks.
Number 14,
Reyes leaves it for Fabian, and that one's around the wall.
Midfielder, number 20,
Marco Fabian, his second goal tonight, his 21st of the season.
On right wing, Sanchez left wing. Bennett down in the corner. Carvalho, Sanchez, his shot's a goal.
21,
Alex Sanchez with his 16th goal of the year. And both teams see set-piece joy in the opening quarter. We're tied at 1.
Forward, number 25.
Here's to Santos. Hugo playing up. His shot gets deflected after a goal! Hugo Silva says, hey guys, if you're not going to help me offensively, I'll do it myself.
Campaign. Goal and a couple of assists. Left foot strike, and it beats toe, tucked away, far side corner. Nobody in the building saw that one coming, especially Chris Toth.
Possession for Hugo. Slow pass in front. This one sliding in was Bordeaux to make a stop, but he's rolling around on the ground for a little bit longer. There's a shot high into the corner, and Chihuahua scores first.
And that ball resulted off a turnover again.
Right off the break, it's Hugo Fuentes who gets the scoring started.
He'll go from our left to right. 50 seconds to go. He'll push it forward. Fakes, pulls the trigger, bullseye. 2 goals and 2 assists now for Oliveira.
In an all-or-nothing play. Now the counter to Morales. Luis. Morales scores! It's pretty! It's so pretty! ¡Qué golazo! Luis Morales, 3-2 San Diego.
Was blocked. The goalkeeper was beat. Here's Ramos again. He plays back for Caceres. Caceres' strike. Upper bins. How do you do, Alex Caceres?
Remember that. Ball played to the right side. Shot score. They left it open and Pereira able to finish it off.
Mealtimes are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and totally crave-worthy. One that has citrus grilled deliciousness, puts a twist on the classics, and packed with so much flavor that there's something for everyone. A moment you can only discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
The wait is over. The 2025 MASL season is here. Bigger and better than ever. Get ready for high-speed action, jaw-dropping goals, and fierce competition as your favorite teams battle it out on the field. With intense rivalries, unforgettable moments, and new stars rising, the MASL delivers excitement every week. Get your tickets now and be part of the excitement. Because this season, the action is non-stop.
Debut with the Tacoma Stars. Danny's a journeyman.
When hail damages your car, you need a repair company you can trust. That's where Total Hail Solutions comes in. As North Texas's top auto hail repair company, we're committed to bringing your vehicle back to its best, fast, and hassle-free. And now, as the official dent company of the Dallas Sidekicks, we're offering $500 cash back on all repairs for Sidekicks fans. Simply bring in your ticket and let us take care of the rest. Total Hail Solutions, trusted, reliable, and ready to help you drive confidently again.
When you're playing this well, it's incredibly important. It's going to be important.
Shoot! He
What's going on, everyone? This is the MASL in 5. I've got to get you caught up on everything that's gone down in the league over the past week in just 5 minutes. Let's go.
Reggett as your target forwards and 2 defensive runners.
Oh, there's Reggett! How did he do that?
The Kansas City Comets are flying high this season, and a big reason as to why is the play of superstar forward Zach Reggett. He enters this weekend with 14 goals in just 15 games, despite playing injured for most of the season.
And, first day of preseason, I suffered a pretty bad ankle sprain, and that put me back a lot of steps. I'm just happy. I'm feeling more 100%. Probably this coming weekend will probably be the first weekend I'll feel 100%. So, I'm excited to personally get rolling maybe a little bit more, but I'm so happy with where, personally my season's been at and how it correlates with the team's success.
Zach was the 2018-2019 MASL Rookie of the Year, playing at that time with the St. Louis Ambush. That came after a successful college career at Trinity International University. But despite his quick success in the MASL, Reggett found the transition to the indoor game to be challenging.
The biggest thing for me was learning how to use the boards quickly. I think that's offensively and defensively, right? A lot of these teams, like if you can score a goal, it's great. But if you're also showing up on the defensive film session, that's probably not a good thing as a target. So it's more just learning the bounces and just learning the correct movements. If you can learn a couple of those basics, it just becomes so much smoother transition.
Reggett, the right side, score. That's a hat trick.
The main thing is the boards, and for me, I'm not the fastest player, right? So I use the boards a lot in regards to passing and moves off the board. So I think I got the learning curve a lot quicker than others. But I mean, it was a headache for sure. I mean, if you're proactive about it and trying to learn, it's super stressful. But man, once it clicks, it's like that, So.
Whatever it might be, Zach is definitely in the zone now. He's one of the league's best. Last season, he shared the Golden Boot Award with Marco Fabian after tallying 35 goals. No question, He's loving the indoor game and playing in Kansas City, which he can't say enough about.
We're averaging, I think it's like 5,000 fans, and it's just a complete sports town. And for me, like, it's the dream. You know, as a kid, you kind of feel like you kind of fulfilled your dream a little bit, right? You didn't dream about playing indoor, but you know, now it's like, and with where our league is going, there's going to be kids that actually do probably dream to play indoor because of how successful the league is moving.
Zach has also represented his country, playing on the United States national futsal team. But right now, he's laser focused on helping the Comets win the ultimate prize after falling just short in the final last year.
Yeah, we're really working hard over here, and we're trying to get over that hump. You know, losing a final sucks, and we like to say we got a bunch of dogs over here, and we're just trying to manifest that as a group and take it day by day and stay healthy.
Zach Reagan.
Zach Reagan!
Okay, some huge trade news from last weekend. Frank Chihuahua, the league's all-time points leader, has been traded from St. Louis to Milwaukee in exchange for defender Robert Williamson and cash. A true blockbuster deal. And Moises Gonzalez, who just entered the MASL's 300-point club, has been dealt to the Chihuahua Savage. Talk about the rich getting richer. Gonzalez has put up 11 points so far this season. Wow. Okay, our Green Drops Players of the Week. In goal, Chris Toth from Tacoma. Defensively, it's Chad Vandergriff once again. And offensively, once again, Marco Fabian from the Empire Strikers. Let's start with Marco. Another incredible season. 7 points in 2 Strikers wins last week. 3 goals and 4 assists for Marco. Defender Chad Vandergriff picks up the award once again. He had 1 goal for KC in 2 wins, and more importantly, had 9 blocks for the boys in red. And in goal, Chris Toth, just a monster between the posts for Tacoma last week. 17 saves, 17 of them in 2 Stars wins, as they are pushing for a playoff berth. And of course, all throughout the MASL season, you can stay up to date on everything that's going down in the league by checking out its official social media outlets. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week.
Caceres plays up the line. Kyle Rivers waits for it.
Every business is different, but B1 Bank knows that every business owner has similar needs. From streamlining accounts receivables to maintaining access to working capital, a trusted bank is your best asset for staying on top of day-to-day finances and planning for future business growth. At B1 Bank, I know I have access to commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
Showed well against a very talented Baltimore Blast.
Yeah, it's always.
Destination in this league.
Across the nation, MASL players are giving back, utilizing their professional power to touch and inspire people in their local communities nationwide. Free soccer clinics, where kids can meet their heroes and learn new skills. After-school programs and special events. And surprise visits to the classroom. Visiting brave kids in the hospital, bringing joy and hope. Supporting special needs care, partnering with local businesses, and so much more. MASL, passion on the field, purpose off the field, committed to community.
He runs for a sub. MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything major. Arena Soccer League, all the latest news,
Getting
leaderboards,
ready for the
highlights,
start of the
and
third
more.
period, a
Dallas
6-1 lead for Chihuahua.
with Spur.
Here from Dallas, a look at the halftime stats, and the numbers leap out at you, particularly that second line shots on goal, 23 to 4. A brief period at the start of the second quarter where the Sidekicks were able to sustain some time on the attack. Did lead to a couple of shots and their lone goal, but the Savage quickly reasserted control. 5 unanswered as that second period wore on and became something of a house of horrors for the Sidekicks en route to the 6-1 lead here at the break. Led in large part by Hugo Puentes, 2 goals, 2 assists in the first half. Now, in the last 2.5 games, Puentes on a tear, 7 goals, 7 assists over that time frame. Really stepping up alongside Jorge Rios, but again, this is an ensemble cast here for Chihuahua, and 6 different players scoring. 5 different players, yep, let's update that, scoring in the first half, accounting for those 6 goals. So they're coming at you in waves, and they've got the 6-1 lead as we get ready to start the third period. And remind everybody that you can get the latest news on the MASL and your favorite teams by following MASL Soccer on Facebook and Instagram, and MASL Arena on Twitter. And of course, MASLsoccer.com is your home for everything Major Arena Soccer League. All the latest news, leaderboards, highlights, and more. Well, no dampening the enthusiasm for the Sidekick faithful who have come out to get a look at the Savage and the Sidekicks here tonight. A 6-1 lead for Chihuahua as we get ready to start the third period. It's been an impressive run. And right now, the Sidekicks on the outside looking in that playoff race. But still a lot of time left, and indeed a lot of time left here. Full half still to go. But you gotta believe it starts with one. The Sidekicks gotta reverse the momentum, see if they can get something going to start this second half. They have been overmatched, if not overwhelmed, here in the first half, as the Savage have outshot them and really controlled the action en route to this 5-goal lead. Trying to thread it through. Macias able to control. Rios will get it across. Savage will start the attack. Back outside Romero. Rios held in check for the most part in that first half. Shot blocked by Hernandez, still up among the leaders in the MASL in block shots for the 11th year defenseman. Looking for Baliat on the quick transition, but tracked down by Rios. And Baliat will tie up on the far boards. And Baliat ultimately wins it. Trying to play it around the boards, but the shot blocked out front by Ruiz. And they get it to Escalante.
On the backside. He was holding his arm, this ball just outside of Chris.
Another big matchup in Kansas City going on right now. They're in the 4th period, and at last report, the Comets currently in second, on top of Utica City 4-3. A goal by Mayhew early in the 4th to give the Comets that 1-goal lead. Trying to keep track. That's a matchup of 2nd and 5th right now in the standings. Utica with a win could move into the 4th spot as we look ahead to the playoffs here in the MASL.
Tote tried to go long, sent the other way, but
back outside with Valle.
Maybe 2. Here's a good diagonal ball. Morgan slides back onto the field.
Gonzalez don't get it back to Leal. Chipped into the corner, in from the right, shot sent wide. Good look.
Struggles.
Ravalle
Slow pass in for
will
Morgan.
get it back.
Torres battles against the boards.
A rip from just beyond the line and a save for Lackland. Lopez
Cuts it back. Quintana
coming off 3 goals in the 2 games at Utica. Looking for another one there, and the shot on line, but Lackland with another save. He's been busy.
Roman did a very good job of holding up Tavoy, and then
Lackland remains in the top 5
double team there to win that ball for us.
in saves
Caceres to the ground.
here in 2025.
One save. Second time effort. Totes still on the ground. Hold back.
Record just 4-9, but Parker Lackland has
Danger not averted
really
yet
done
for the
a
Stars.
tremendous job in net for the Sidekicks.
Top of your screen, this is Cardenas.
Long pass across, too strong off the wall. Guzman in traffic, has that one stolen. Rios will drop it in front, looking to get it back off the wall. Puentes trying to go back to the wall where he's been so effective.
In the Stars slow down. Pereira slides on.
Working
This
with
is Jones.
his partner on the attack so often this season. Rios
Comes back to him. He chips it over the top. This is Pereira.
up top. On the wing, Medrano.
Pereira's pass
Valadez
first time was blocked. Second time finds Spur.
able to work it free. Back outside with Powell.
Jones wins this ball back. Plays a tough ball back for Toth.
Early stages, 3rd period, Lovegrove. Up top for the Sidekicks, they'll leave it for Lackland.
Real estate ahead of him.
Savage will continue with the pressure.
Pereira. He's got to watch it off the wall.
Silva trying to play that one up the boards. It's up and into the bench. A restart for the Savage.
Breakout for the Sockers here. This game is up and down. Look at Correa fly. He is back to full health. Toth goes long, puts it over
Rios
the boards. That takes us into the immediate timeout.
trying to work
Finding a
around.
team to play in the first quarter. The Tacoma Stars lead the San Diego Sockers.
Savage will
4-0.
maintain with Escalante.
Right back right here on MASL TV. It's now
Chip into the corner for Gonzalez. Back up top. Gonzalez again coming over from Tacoma. Another goal scorer. Touch pass out front, but the shot blocked. They'll center again for Gonzalez. The rip from Escalante blocked by Hernandez. Valiant on the run, but Reynoso will come out to get it. And they'll look in the corner for Gonzalez. Near steal. Across, open shot, blocked by Lackland. Hernandez got inside position and drilled one online, but Lackland, another big save. It will result in a corner for Chihuahua. But Lackland continues to be tested. Comes up with the save.
welcome back into the Accesso Showwear Center in Kent, Washington. Peyton Barons, Danny Minetti.
Top, Leal from the wing. On the heel, just inside the post. Ruiz with a drive. You can't place it a whole lot better. Through the traffic, you see Hernandez go for the block, but can't get down there as Cesar Ruiz with his 6th goal. He was scoreless in Utica, but the rookie pushes the lead to 7-1. That's his 2nd goal on the season against Dallas. Also scored in the first matchup between the two teams. And he delivers here. 9.5 to go in the 3rd. The Chihuahua lead now 7-1. Hernandez across, but the pass too strong.
Really controlling play, finding their passes, and the runs that they make
back
off the
to
ball
Lovegrove.
are just incredible.
It's so hard to get the ball out of San Diego. The movement that they have and the technical ability they have
Silva.
in trapping and passing the ball makes it really
Himself a
difficult to get the
signee
ball
in
out
late
to them.
December
You're hoping that our
for the
defenders are
Sidekicks.
confronting them so they can't find it into their forwards.
Stepped in on
And
that
then
back
you hope for
line.
a little poke, and then we can end up getting the ball, and then we get the big place in offense.
And done well for the Sidekicks. A little bit bigger roll now down the stretch. Hernandez, Baladez, Silva, Torquato. Figure to see even more action on the back line for the Sidekicks as they make a series of roster moves. You're getting ready for the last few weeks of the regular season. Lovegrove wanted to play it across. Off the wall, playing it to himself. Gonzalez now in space. Gonzalez, top of the arc, chips it outside. Lackland with the save. Denies Lopez, who had a look on the wing.
That should have been a goal. Should have been tied 1-1.
That's a goal that Craig Childs scores 99 times out of 100. We have found the one.
You are not wrong there.
John
Rios
turns up boards and gets called for a
working
foul.
on Romero. Well, with the departure of Yahir Romero and the injury to Asai Romero, Oscar Romero, the lone Romero brother, still playing for the Sidekicks here this season. Off the wall, but the one-timer partially whiffed as Gonzalez couldn't get the half volley online. They continue to bring the pressure in the Sidekick zone. Pass offline, looking for Lovegrove. Next stoppage will be a timeout here from Dallas. 7-1. Savage looking to get back to their winning ways here tonight after the loss last week at Utica. And they are on their way. Rios wants to go quickly. Sidekicks trying to reset. Go back outside with Romero.
He tries to sprawl low, couldn't find it.
Romero on the wing. Lackland with the kick save out of play.
For the San Diego Sockers. Chris Toth did everything he could.
And that'll take us to a timeout. 6:56 remaining in the third period. Chihuahua on top of Dallas, 7-1 on MASL TV.
Adrian tried to come across and get a little sliding block. Just a good shot there. If we were a little bit tighter.
Indoor soccer fans, it's time to unleash a giant leap for fandom. Introducing MASL Indoor Soccer Fantasy Football. Build your dream team, invite your friends, and create your own draft league, all for free. Draft and trade players and win bragging rights as your team dominates the league. With MASL iFootball, you're not just a fan, you're part of the action. Go to MASL iFootball to sign up, get started, and play.
Mealtimes are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and totally crave-worthy. One that has citrus grilled deliciousness, puts a twist on the classics, and packed with so much flavor that there's something for everyone. A moment you can only discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
Took part in that game as the Silver Stars reserves, and they came out victorious over Bellingham United. They're going to be recognized in honor. In between quarters here, you can see a team at the bottom of the screen in the corner, just off the field. They got the WISL trophy ready to go. The Whistle Trophy is one of the best in sports. I think that's a good-looking trophy.
It's never too early to start talking playoffs.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Join 8 of our teams in sunny San Diego as they square off in the MASL Ron Newman Cup playoffs April 5th through the 7th. Ticket deposits are now being accepted. Visit frontwavearena.com for more information.
To the end of the quarter. This is Nah. Nah's picked. Center of the field. Stars recover. It's a 3-on-3.
Late fourth. Still 4-3 in Kansas City.
He plays this one
Comets
back. Toth
trying to stay within 5
John over the top. It's like Justin
of
Jefferson
Chihuahua.
downfield.
Top of the MASL standings.
Perhaps not the touch that Tyler John wanted to bring
Trying to
down.
hold on against Utica at Cable Dahmer Arena in Kansas City.
Our press is looking good here. They don't really have many
Of course, the
options
top
to
two.
get out.
That was the matchup a year ago.
Maybe he found himself graciously with enough space, but a whistle blown
in the finals.
Called. San Diego will have a free kick.
Meanwhile, Chihuahua with
Take
the restart.
Look at this foul.
On the wing.
John rolls this ball away.
Romero in the corner and over to Rios. The set piece and the execution to perfection. Quick pass and Rios in the box.
And just
all alone.
Away at the last second, the Stars dump this ball long
and fires it
on the
just inside the near post.
Overall thoughts so far from the opening 15 minutes.
It's been a good back and forth game so far. Obviously, San Diego keeps the ball really well, but Tacoma's defense has been pretty darn
Well, you get a
good.
restart
in
the sidekick zone. There's a lot of danger.
Tucking and pressing and win the ball back.
That's exactly what they mean. That is incredibly well done.
Level.
And Rios
with the visiting San Diego
with his 27th goal on the season.
With the second quarter, right after this, you're watching the Major Arena.
The quick pass, the one-timer outside, up and over the glass.
Daytech is an IT enterprise infrastructure provider covering networking, security, and more. Email us at sales@daytechinc.net to learn more about Daytech.
It was Puentes once again in the corner, off the pass. He gets the initial restart and delivers the strike to Rios. 5th point tonight for Puentes, 2 goals and 3 assists. And for Rios, his first goal here tonight. 27 on the year, shot blocked. It's loose for a moment, but Reynoso will fall on it. Well, this is starting to bear a resemblance to the first matchup between these two teams. Contact and a foul called. Hernandez pressuring Jose Gilberto Lopez. Lopez down, Leal will restart.
So tonight, and Max, why don't you give it to them so they can show you how to raise it.
Reynoso will go high off the wall.
Welcome back into the Accesso Showwear Center in Kent, Washington. That is the Tacoma Stars reserves being recognized with the Western Indoor Soccer League trophy. A member of that squad is with us in the booth tonight, which is Danny Minetti. Danny, what's it been like on that Whistle team this year, and just
Sidekicks in danger of falling to 500 on the season here at home.
I mean, you guys have put together an
Came in
incredibly
4-3
squad, built a
at the event
down
center.
there at the Tacoma Soccer Center, and have had such a successful season. What's that been all about?
Play winding down toward 5 minutes to go in the third.
Season, it's probably been one of the hardest seasons that we've had. We've had so many guys coming in and out of our lineup, of our team, guys bringing getting brought up to the pro team.
Savage will send it out. Lackland quickly back to Lovegrove.
After learning experience
had a
for
quiet
lot of
night.
these guys that have never played the indoor game and just teaching.
Gets it on the left foot, but the shot blocked out front. And all the way back to Lackland.
Has been the last team to beat us.
They look for Lovegrove off the wall.
Our money every night. And those guys make us so much better. So we're playing honestly against probably the best competition every single night at practice. So when we get out to the actual game on the field, it's not nearly as difficult as our practice nights.
Now Savage in transition.
These Tacoma Stars from the reserve team has been Misa Lopez, not rostered tonight with the Stars, but boy did he have an impactful last couple of games. He was on both doubleheader weekends. Talk a little bit about Misa Lopez.
Savage now certainly with the luxury of not being in any hurry.
He's actually from Yakima. Luis Beretta brought him in, and oh my gosh, the guy's got
couldn't quite handle
his
it.
Leg.
Get it back.
He's evenly fast. We actually played against Southtown down here a couple weeks ago, and he scored like 3 or 4 goals just from the top of the ball at the top. But yeah, having
clear it out.
Actually get into the
Escalante
pro team
back
and
to
have
get it.
Some success with his assist has been phenomenal to watch. And I'm so proud of him.
Morgan
Next game here at home will be March 10th. A big matchup with Tacoma.
Briscoe gets beat inside, left foot shot. Briscoe
But the
recovered
Sidekicks back in action tomorrow night on the road. They will travel to St. Louis.
And that was a phenomenal block by Kai Briscoe there.
Rivers goes up the wall. He's past Ruggles. Has Correa in the middle.
foot to the top. Romero gets it back. Puente
And we're going to take a break in the action.
facing up on
As Costa
Hernandez.
stayed down in the attack. The Stars were trying to run in, playing 5-on-4. You think San Diego might throw a challenge flag to see if that was actually a foul. I think that the tackle was well done, well timed by Kai Briscoe.
Space.
And on
Good
the
position for
unit,
Lackland,
really
denies
fast,
Romero
talented players. Of course,
into the
Coast
box,
Stars are
but
gonna
nobody
try and
there.
speed downfield for that.
Side kicks finally win the ball.
Ruggles is showing frustration in the
D'Souza
with our referee tonight.
back outside to Hernandez.
Yeah, anytime a defender gets a foul and they don't think it is, they're always going to complain to the referee.
There's Escalera.
But Kai Briscoe did a phenomenal job. He kind
On
of got
finds
sent the wrong way on that first
Lovegrove
turn
in
and
from
got
the
back
right
and
with a
blocked that
drive.
shot.
Off the wall, it's loose in the box. Played out to Rios. Rios will get it back.
Advancing the sport on and off the field. 10 for 10 airs
Looking
weekly
against
on
Hernandez,
MASL
and Rios
TV.
looking for a call. None
Caceres
coming.
over this free kick, two-man
As
wall.
Hernandez wins it for the sidekicks.
Taylor Walter Bond is on the right side of it.
Hernandez will play
Caceres
for the
runs
corner.
Up Pereira off the windows.
Looking for Guzman.
Spur on the backside. Maybe this one
Fuentes
floats
for
around.
a moment went down to get it.
He's got an outlet.
But it was a
He goes
high
to
kick.
Ruggles. Toth is off of his line. Toth
was a
comes
scary
through
moment.
well and clears it forward.
Baliat trying
Toth
to
did a
ward off
phenomenal
layout.
job playing safety back there. He realized that we didn't have
Back up
anybody
top.
covering.
Silva
so he came
lost
out
the
and
handle.
free safety and just did a phenomenal job of winning that
Poke
ball for
back
us.
Here's
to
Ramos.
Hernandez.
He's got space ahead of him. He's got Canale to his left.
Baliat's pass intercepted.
Spur, Pardo up to the challenge.
Great
Spur
poke
saves
check.
it. It's an
Getting it
own
free
goal.
from Hernandez.
Spur's gonna
Lovegrove
get credited, but that's off
had
the
it knocked
chest
away.
Of Christian Gutierrez, and the Stars retake
Fuentes.
the lead.
So Mike Ramos did a
Wins it,
phenomenal
gets it
job
back to
here,
Leal.
going central with this ball.
Last 90
making
seconds,
the
third
defender
period.
step to him, laid it off to Willie
Savage
Spur.
on the
We would like
attack,
to see Willie get
softly
that back
off the
close to
wall.
Canale, but hey, the ball comes back to him. Tried to chip it back across over to Canale. Yeah, right
Fuentes
here,
trying to
Ramos
play it to
over
himself.
Willie. Willie ends up getting the ball back here, trying
Lackland.
to chip it across, and then fortunate for us, off the
Fine
chest of the San
Valadez.
Diego player.
Valadez gets it on the right foot. It's loose in the box and a goal! Flavio Guzman!
Mike Ramos has never been the guy who's the setup guy. Historically, throughout his career, he has been the finisher.
Well, the
He's a
sidekicks
volume
finally
shooter.
able to
He's
turn the
guy who goes
tables
out and gets 15, 20 goals a
as
season.
Valadez
He's got 2 assists. Maybe
goes
we've
to the
seen
wall
a
ball.
shift in Mike Ramos to being that
Initially,
setup guy for his team.
Yeah,
trying to
Ramos
get
got
it
a
to
little bit down
Torquato,
here,
but
good players like Ramos can always figure out how to get back.
it
on
ends
the, on
up
the punch sheet.
bouncing free.
Giles outside the foot.
And
couldn't
Guzman
connect.
in a good
Briscoe,
spot.
He jogs out for it.
His
Hansen
first
plays
goal.
inward for Rivers. Hansen's going to get it back.
As he plays his first game this season in a sidekick uniform. That
He gets
finally
a foul
breaks
call
the Chihuahua
in favor
run.
of him, and he goes off for a change.
Score now 8-2.
It's been a good start to the second quarter here.
For the
We've had some
sidekicks. It's got to be a good feeling.
I like
Just
that
to
we're
reverse
doing
the
that.
trend.
Put San Diego on the back foot, make them come to us.
As the
All
Savage
thanks to Chris Toth. I mean, that was maybe as big of a play as we've seen.
with a
tonight.
dominating
Chris
stretch,
Toth in a
starting
2-on-0
about midway through that
situation,
second
and he
period
covered
and
both
into
players
the third.
tremendously. Here's a bouncing ball.
Leading
Trouble
at
for the
8-2.
Stars. Toth pokes this ball sky
Final
high.
minute.
San Diego now is going to try
Third
and
period.
settle down and reset.
Good
Souza
job
with a
by
toe poke.
Hernandez
Pereira ahead.
warding off Arturo Valle.
Big foul for Pereira.
Valle returned after
Sockers want a
missing
quick
the
restart
first
in the center
matchup
of the field, but this ball's gonna get all the way
in
brought
Utica
back. So Pereira
with a
right
goal
now
and
on
an
a
assist
defensive shift. Souza's
in a
out
losing
there.
effort in
Stars
game
are on the
2.
long boards.
10-6.
This is a
Final
situation that
15
Nick
seconds.
Pereira maybe should have been able to try and find a sub beforehand, or he's out there until he can get through this ball clear.
Yeah,
Whistle.
usually you would see maybe Nick getting a sub
He was
right
looking
there.
for
just
the
so we could get
drive.
some of our
Finally,
faster
Lovegrove
defenders on. But hey, he's
plays
just done
for
a
the
good job. He
corner.
wants the ball back. Now he's
Reynoso
popping
can
off
hold
the
it.
field to get
We're
Tyrone.
through 3. Chihuahua
Good
leading
defensive
Dallas
rotations. The Stars
8-2.
now transitions back.
MASL Soccer on
Ball
MASL
played
TV.
into this low right corner. Souza pressures. Ball cut in. Morgan couldn't get past Torres. Long ball intended for John.
Great outlet ball there from Toth.
Tyler John puts it on his right, has Nah. Heel flick for Eddie Nah and couldn't connect on it. It was well defended, and then Morgan fouled. Soccer's reset.
We gotta be aware here. They're coming at us as we're subbing.
Cardenas receives this off the wall. This is Cerda at the center circle. Continues his run and gets it back.
It's a great double by Kyle Rivers there. He knows that his guy's not running through, so he's free to go double down and try to win that ball back for us.
Hansen takes away the wall side, forces it inward. Giles has Correa behind him. Zerda plays it inward. Hansen shows him outside this time. Toth makes a great foot save. Ramos header back. And now Chris Toth with the ball in his hands. Canale receives in the neutral third of the field. He distributes to Pereira. Cardenas with a great sliding effort. This is Correa. I've been so obsessed lately with Alessandro Canale's Instagram page. The fact that he's just juggling a soccer ball in new places while longboarding or skateboarding, wherever he may be, is just incredible.
Canale was on SportsCenter's, I want to say top 10 last year, 2 years ago, because he was dribbling on the boardwalk, or juggling on the boardwalk on his longboard.
Incredible. I can't even think about having that talent. I think he juggles a soccer ball better than I breathe oxygen.
The footwork that he has, watching it practice, he can do whatever he wants to do.
So a pause in the game. We're going to get a quick conversation. And it's Taylor Walter.
To commercial banking experts who care about the needs of my business and can guide me to accomplish my goals. B1 Bank knows that managing your business isn't simple, but they can help you make it uncomplicated.
Mark Kadlick, Kelsey Harms, John Snyder, Craig Allen, and
just a couple of days away from Monday. Remember, fans, you can catch MASL Monday every Monday night on MASL TV on YouTube, CBS Sports Golazo Network. Alex Bostavansky and Phil Levanko are joined each week by special guests from across the league to recap the weekend's games and discuss the league's hot topics. And this Monday,
highlights and more.
I have to imagine that at some point they are going to be talking about the top two in the standings. It's a final in Kansas City. The Comets with a big 4-3 win at home against Utica City. They hold on the early fourth period goal from Daniel Malhue.
Long for Rivers. He's got Ruggles
behind him. 4-3 win. They remain in second place. Just one loss on the season for the Comets.
Every time he's had to play a
but if this score holds, they will still be 5 points behind
Turnover off
in their chase against the Savage, who have an 8-2 lead here
he is so good.
as we start the fourth period in Dallas.
Playing free safety tonight. I mean, he's doing it all.
Reads that ball off the boards well, Chris Toth does. That, I think, is one of the hardest things that a goalkeeper has to do. Read that ball that's going away
off the
from
wall.
them
Gonzalez
and Chris Toth
looking for
so
Rios.
Well.
Looks like he's done some geometry back in his day.
Who again had managed to get himself free in the box, but the sidekick's able to clear it out. Leal in space,
geometry,
trying to put it on the left foot.
Yeah,
still has it back outside.
Even for the defenders, when the balls come off the board,
Gonzalez will play it around to Rios.
Sometimes with the curve on the ball, it hits the wall, gets stuck, and kind of goes back the other way that you don't even expect it to. So it's really difficult.
Ruggles with the give and go around Rivers. Thought he should have kept that ball going forward.
To the right with a drive. Rios.
This is De Oliveira.
From the yellow line.
Ramos swings
beats
and
Lackland
challenge
to that far post. 2 goals tonight. With a sensational Jorge Rios, who's now got 28 on the season.
Defensive spot. There's his mark, Cardenas.
Well, he's working against Escalera and gives himself just enough space.
So far. I don't want to jinx anything, but we've been looking pretty good so far. This is where
to let that one go
because his guy's not even running through
from
right
the
now.
yellow line.
Out here.
And Lackland lays out, but can't get there. 9-2. Jorge Rios now with 28 goals on the season. Quick shot up over Lackland and up over the crossbar.
I love
Savage nearly put an exclamation point on it. They've got the 9-2 lead.
Canale goes low, and this ball's up and over into the netting. But Logan Jones, he amazes me night in, night out because of
looking.
the
now
his
heaves.
physicality, B, the speed,
Played out.
C, the technical
Sidekicks will
ability
keep
that
it.
Logan Jones has, and it always catches me by surprise on any given
Well,
night.
I think it's safe to say that the Sidekicks have devoted a good amount of attention
He really has
marking
it all.
Jorge Rios tonight,
Logan
but
he's so deceiving.
he's
You
still
see
got a
big
couple
guy
of
like that,
goals.
you're like, oh, he's not gonna be able to get there, and he beats everybody
It's
down
just
the field.
that difficult to
Offensively,
defend.
defensively, he can get back whenever
As you
need
might
him.
expect.
And yeah, I mean, he's just been so.
He had a
good
big
for these
weekend
guys.
in Utica
He's always been this way, Edmund.
as the Savage went
touches the
1-1,
soccer
but
ball like
Rios
he has
with
pillows
4
attached
goals
to
and a
his
couple of
feet.
assists
This
in the
is
2
Caceres.
games.
Ramos on the run
Continues
up.
here
Ramos
tonight with a couple more
strike.
goals.
Pardo with a better save. Ramos is already
For
having a
Escalera.
great night. Pardo
Kept in by
denied
Rios,
him
but
of his
Lovegrove
first
has
goal.
the
He's
steal.
sitting on 2 assists. We are to the media
to
timeout.
Hernandez.
Under 8 to play in the first half. The Tacoma Stars lead the San Diego Sockers 2-1. We'll step aside, take a quick break.
Hernandez
Don't go
on the
anywhere.
give and
You're
go.
watching the Tacoma Stars on MASL
Rios
TV.
poked it free. It's still loose.
Daytech is an
Lopez
IT
wins the
enterprise
race.
infrastructure provider covering networking,
Into the
security,
corner. They're
and
still
more.
battling.
Email
Lackland
us
gonna
at
get there
sales
first.
at daytechinc.net to learn more about Daytech.
D'Souza elects to play it back. Looking for
The Tacoma
Rivas.
Stars are back and they're ready to turn things
Hernandez.
on. Don't miss out on your chance to see the Stars in action live this season at the Accesso Showwear Center. Experience the fast-paced action of Tacoma Stars soccer for yourself. Head to
D'Souza with
www.tacomastars.com
Romero on him.
or call 253-856-6999 to get your tickets to an upcoming game today.
Valadez. Cuellar. And the sidekicks. We'll work it back outside. Lovegrove had an assist on the first goal. Finding D'Souza back in the second period. That has been the extent of it. Sidekicks. Long drive from outside, but it ends up with Lovegrove. Centering pass. Broken up. Savage looking for the quick counter. They have numbers. Romero. Will now pull it back out. Sidekicks able to get back.
Welcome back into the Accesso Showwear Center in Kent, Washington.
Puente's still out there.
Danny Minetti.
5 points tonight, a couple of goals and 3
San
assists.
Diego Sockers. Willie Spur's going to be over this free kick, 2-man wall in front of him, and he's got a duo of Ramos and Nick Pereira right behind him, ready to run up on the charge. This ball's dropped back
Savage
for
looking
Pereira.
to sweep the season
Swung
series
to the low
between the
side
2
for
teams.
Caceres. Ramos dials it up from distance.
They won
He's
the 2
feeling hot
matchups
hand
in
tonight.
Chihuahua back in January.
We were talking about Logan Jones before the break. I've
lead
been
it
lucky enough to play with
9-2.
Logan since he was a fresh 18-year-old in outdoor soccer. Youngster came in,
Here
started
in
playing
Dallas.
center back, and I was playing left back. So we were right next to each other, and we, from day one, had a great connection. When Logan started playing, actually, with
Gonzalez.
Tacoma Stars, he wasn't as big as
On
he is
Silva
now. He's put on a
tries
lot
to
of
center.
muscle
Silva
because he
with the
realized playing
initial
in this
block.
league
It's still
against guys
loose.
like Tavoy Morgan, he
Left
needs to
of
get
the
a little bit
box.
stronger, and Logan has done that, and he's worked so hard to get to where he needs to be.
Gonna go
Toth comes out.
on
Morgan with a
Dallas,
shot. Ramon
on
Torres
Cuellar.
pokes it away. Danger still looming. Ball down to the near side. Off the wall. Toth. He handles this
have
one
a restart
outside.
on the wing.
Blue card shown.
And we've already
Donald
seen
Mach is going to have to come into this game. Chris Toth was well outside
what Chihuahua
his
can
area
do
when he handled
with
that
a set
ball
piece
down. There will be no
from
challenge.
this area.
But right now, Tavoy Morgan is on the ground
See how they work it.
following
They leave it
that
hard
collision
drive
right
off the
there.
crossbar.
It looks like he's
Back
grabbing his
outside
head.
to Puentes.
So he's getting treatment from
Savage
the
will
staff,
keep it.
from our training staff. Luckily,
Pressure
he's
from
up to
Cuellar.
his knees. It looks like he's going to make his way over to the bench. A lot
Trying
to
to center
unpack
off
there,
the
Danny.
wall,
You had
Lackland.
the injury with Tavoy Morgan, who seems like he's
smother
already
it.
battling some kind of injury. Chris Toth has to come out of his area. A handling is going to be called, a blue card. Stars will go down a man, and
Long
now you're going to
pass.
get Donald Mach
They wanted
into this
Lovegrove,
game
but
for
it's
the first
up.
time tonight.
Over the
Yeah.
glass.
We're making Chris Toth come out of the box and do way too much right now. We need to kind of clean ourselves up. Roman did a phenomenal job of actually blocking the first one, and then Chris is
Well, the
scrambling
sidekicks
back
won't
to
have a
the
lot
goal,
of time
and the ball
to
pops out to Tavoy for a shot.
ruminate
and
on this one.
Unlucky that Chris comes out of his
They're
area.
back in
but
action
now
tomorrow night.
Donnie's got to come in and one of the hardest things as a keeper coming in when you're not
First of
warmed up.
two.
But he can come in, he's got to get the job
over
done.
the last
He'll be just
month
fine.
with the St. Louis ambush.
Green Drop offers a better alternative than the outdated compression sleeves and
Rios
socks, truly
in the
providing
zone.
long-lasting relief
Looking
at an
to get it
affordable
back.
price. Green Drop's recovery products
top.
are uniquely suited to help our athletes battle aching joints and muscles.
Ear steal.
Learn more or try it yourself
Now
by
Hernandez
visiting
will play it to himself.
greendropcompression.com.
Too strong, cleared out by Arturo Valle.
So Donnie Mock's going to come into the game,
All
and
the
we're
way
going to
back
get a
out
shootout.
from Reynoso.
Craig Childs is standing over the ball. If he converts, the blue card and the penalty will be over, ended immediately. If
He
you are new
mentioned
to the
that there
shootouts
was
this year, Craig Childs will have 5
another
seconds
game
on
tonight
the approach.
in San Diego.
Mock can come off of his line once the whistle is blown.
That one underway
and
as
once
well.
the 5 seconds is over, play will resume after the free kick. Here's Childs. He
So we
sets
can
it
update
up.
you on
He
that.
slots it home.
Timeout taken by the Savage. 8:46 remaining in the ball game. Chihuahua on top of Dallas 9-2 on MASL TV.
Greg had a nice little roll up here. Donnie got himself set. Unlucky. He got right through the 5-hole there. Well done on Craig Childs' finish. Unlucky for Donald Mach.
Reyes leaves it for Fabian, and that one's around.
He's a player you can't keep off the score sheet ever. He is
Marco
given
Fabian,
goals every
his
single
second
night.
goal tonight,
This man
his
has earned everything
21st
he's
of
got.
the
Craig
season.
Childs, called him the ageless wonder earlier, does it yet again here at the ShoWare Center. Sometimes you see greatness come through and you know it, and Craig Childs is one of those. He's a Hall of Fame talent, Craig Childs.
I was just getting ready to say he will definitely be a Hall of Famer. His jersey will probably go up in the rafters for San Diego.
Toth has to fall on this ball. It's under him. He's up with it. Another good save.
Does Correa here.
Correa was trying to outrun Walter Bond, but Cerda came over on the help side. Cut everything off. San Diego can't fight off the high pressure from Tacoma. Pereira. Stars going for a change. Only 2 men on the field ahead of Pereira, and yet he somehow manages to keep that ball between 3 white shirts.
Yeah, we had a really good job on our 3-guy press there. We won the ball back, and then Pereira does a phenomenal job of keeping the ball for us.
Canale doesn't put enough mustard on that pass. This is Quintana.
And a busy night in the MASL.
He goes outside the foot.
Includes a big
Far
matchup
side. Jones
in Tacoma
reads it well.
with
Little
the Stars
over the ball and plays out for Spur.
taking on the San Diego Sockers. They're in the second period, tied at 2. And that a game of some import, certainly for Sidekick fans as well. That one
Long
loose
ball
in
for
front.
Nah. Bond heads
Laid
it
out
into
to
the
the near
windows.
side and off the wall and
Jones
cleared out.
Plays back for Spur.
Romero back on
Long ball, Pereira touches
for
it
Chihuahua.
down.
Right now, Tacoma
Pereira hits it to the near post, and Pardo
that
just
8
pins
spot.
it.
the
Pardo with a
5-point cushion
heave-ho on the sub.
on the
Well
Sidekicks.
timed, excellent work.
That's not going to change here, barring
Still carrying.
an all-time finish.
This ball hit off to the backside. Don't know if it was last touch off Childs
And
or
Tacoma
Gonton
with a chance,
was
but
able
they've
to
got a
credit
tough
himself
assignment
with
at
that
home
goal.
against San Diego.
We'll
And of
see
course,
on the replay.
the
But
Stars
the Sockers take the lead.
and the Sockers, and that involves a couple of players who have recently
should be shooting the ball in the
moved
first
from
place.
Dallas.
And then can't tell what ends up happening here if it goes in off of
Christian
Logan
Quintana.
or if that Quintana ends up getting
Now
that
in
last
a
touch.
Sockers uniform,
5:15 to play in the
And
first
Yahir
half.
Romero.
The script has been flipped.
traded to Tacoma.
Yeah, now next goal here is going to be the kind of a crucial goal
So
for
they meet
Tacoma.
again.
If we get that
Now
goal,
as
we're right
adversaries.
back in there. If we give them another goal, now we're it's an uphill climb.
Keep
But
you up to
luckily,
date on
indoor
that one
soccer
as
is a
we
game of run, so we'll be
move
okay.
toward the finish here in Dallas. 9-2
Gonton has
up
his
off the
second
face
tonight. Ramos now
for D'Souza.
looking for his first. He's got 2 assists. Ruggles gave him a shove.
That can't be too fun.
Quick give and go. Hansen
D'Souza.
heads forward for Ramos.
Take a look. Well, it's something of a microcosm, but D'Souza appears to be getting up, and
De
okay, and
Oliveira
that's a
through
good
the
sign.
middle.
We'll step aside.
Correa
Media
reads it
timeout
well.
from Dallas. 9-2 Chihuahua on top on MASL TV.
Hansen plays for Ramos. Ramos checked his rear view mirrors, saw some pressure, played safely back for Chase Hansen.
We looked good on that last defensive spell. We had 5 guys behind the ball. Don't have to worry about the guys sitting way back. As soon as they break a line of ours, we all just drop in, and we get to defend with all 5 players and win the ball back.
Herrera and Childs one-on-one. Far side, Hansen. Hansen's pass intercepted. Soccer's trying to put the gap. Hansen couldn't get it back. Don with great positioning. Hansen, third time asking. Yes, he can get it back this time.
Soccer Spectrum has been serving the Dallas community with competitive soccer, great food, laughs, and a home away from home. Here at Soccer Spectrum, we offer the full soccer experience.
And Chase
we host
Hansen
and organize adult, indoor, and
gets into
outdoor
it on the
soccer
boards
leagues,
with
youth
Gonton.
leagues, watch parties,
Toes
soccer
loses
camps, and
possession,
birthday
rumbles in the
parties.
middle.
Our
Torres on the goal
facility has
line.
everything you need to enjoy our beautiful
defending with
game
his
and
feet.
create friendships
And
that
it's
will last a
brought back.
lifetime.
Great job by
What are you
Christos to
waiting
let our
for?
defenders get
Join our
back
community
and
today.
help out here.
Soccer Spectrum,
Torres
the
does
official
just enough in
practice
the middle.
facility
Second
of the
time
Dallas
though,
Sidekicks.
Cardenas rips one from distance.
Again, we're making Christos do too much defensive work here. We gotta get our actual defenders in the field doing that work for him.
Torres got off the field. Jones subs on. Morgan turns, plays it back, gets it again, give and go, dead center. The Sockers are running away with things in the second quarter. Tavoy Morgan just going back and forth in the middle.
Well, amidst all the fun, we haven't had a whole lot of controversy tonight.
It's fun to watch this.
But remember, fans disagree with the call tonight or any night. You might just see it on the MASL's most controversial show. Under Review with Phil Lavaco, MASL head referee Ryan Sigich. Catch it every Friday on YouTube.
I believe it's De Oliveira.
Yeah, sometimes just
7:22 remaining.
Nothing you can really do defensively there.
Chihuahua on top, 9-2.
Stars trail by
Savage
2.
looking for their 16th win
Under
on the
3
season.
minutes to play.
Against 4 losses. 2-time defending champs trying to position themselves.
And pardon me, I
Go for 3.
credited Leo De Oliveira, but it was actually Charlie Gonzalez with the goal.
Brandon Gonzalez on. For
Here's
Chihuahua.
Correa.
Pass offline, saved by Gonzalez.
Correa to
Moises
the corner.
Gonzalez.
Correa puts that ball right
Back
off
outside.
of our referee, Kelsey Harms. Whistle's going to be blown. Pardo furious that play was stopped.
Sockers are lucky that it got
We
stopped.
already have a sense with Moises Gonzalez coming over from Tacoma.
He was playing the ball off the
This is
end
going to
boards
give
to come back
Chihuahua
across the
even
middle
more
of the goal.
depth
Unlucky
on
that
the
referee
attack.
got in the way.
And
Alongside
it's
the
going to be a
likes
free
of
drop
Rios
for Caceres. Bond
and Puente.